Welcome back to Garth's Graveyard Garage. In this episode, we're going to rescue another free truck. Now, the problem with this truck is it will not fit on Iceman's trailer, so we're going to attempt a will it run where it sits so we can drive it home. And if not, we're gonna have to make other arrangements because I definitely want it and I have some ideas for it. So me and the little one are about to hop in the truck and cruise over and do our first evaluation of this thing and figure out what we need to do. So here we go. What's going on, everybody? Little one is out of school today, so she gets to actually join us while we attempt to go rescue this thing. Now, the story behind this truck is, I guess it was about a year ago, this friend called me and said, hey, there's this old school bus over here. You can have it if you want it. I just need it gone because it's taking up space. It's a diesel. Well, I started filming that episode, but by the time I got to the bus, I cut that episode because somebody had started ripping the engine out of that thing and it was completely dissected and torn apart, and I was not going to work on that thing in the middle of a field and try and put a diesel back together. It was a cool bus. It would have been great, especially with that diesel engine. But while I was there, I noticed this other truck that was parked up in the bushes sitting there right by it, and I said, what's the deal with that truck? And she said, pretty much want that gone too. And I said, well, let me know. I'll get it out of there for you, because that'd be fun project, because I've seen things people do with these trucks that I think would be a lot of fun. And so here we are year later, and she called me while I was at work and said, hey, do you still want that truck? I said, yeah. And she said, well, I want it gone, go get it, and there is a title. So I was like, all right, I don't think there's keys unless we get lucky and they're hidden in the truck somewhere, but we got a title, so that's cool. But it's an old, it's been a year. I think it's a Chevy dump truck. Not a real big one, probably the smaller commercial size dump truck. And I think it's a gas engine. Didn't take a hard look at it, but we'll find out when we get there. It's pretty much what we're doing right now. We're going to evaluate what we need to do. Hopefully the engine's still intact, and since it won't fit on Iceman's trailer, we'll see if we can possibly make it run. She says she thinks it was driven and parked where it sits, so that gives me hope. And I know it's been there at least a few years. I don't know how many years. We'll find out when we get there and get more of the story, but that's what we're doing. We're gonna head over and check out this dump truck, so we will tune back in when we get there and we analyze this thing together. All right, here she is. 1983, used to be a diesel. Gonna have to siphon that gas out. Somebody already put a clickety-clackety electric pump on it, but it looks like we got a 454 under here now. Sadly, I'd love to have the diesel back. Makes me wonder. Tow-away sticker. But it's clean, and it came off of a dairy farm, so the truck itself might actually have only 31,000 miles on it. Manual transmission. Someone's already ripped the ignition switch out. It's hanging, or well, they ripped the connector out. It's hanging. It was smoked in. Yeah. Hydraulics and stuff, look, or the PTO. Yeah, looks like it's all hooked up. Tires are decent. Hasn't been on the road since 2010. It's got headers on it. All right, well, HEI ignition, good. Basically, throw a battery in this thing, get that fuel out of there, put some fresh gas in it, and see if this thing actually pops off. So now I more or less know what I need to come back with, and this is just right down the road from where we live, so not bad. Fancy, got an upgrade, Edelbrock. I don't know what carb's on it yet. All right, well, there she is in all her glory. So, okay, we'll tune back in when we know what we're doing next. Okay, it's like 2 weeks later from when we filmed last, but we're finally back, gathering up tools. And we have the beaker over here who's not fully awake yet, but we're gonna go try and get this dump truck started and hopefully move it. We're gonna hop in Loretta and do our first adventure in this truck since we haven't done it yet. We finally got the mechanical stuff done. One of the problems I kept having was leading me to believe I had bad valve seals, which wouldn't make sense because I replaced them. Because every time at startup, she was letting out a lot of oil smoke out of the tail end. And then I remembered, oh yeah, these things are known for the valve covers. On the driver's side, it's like a PCV system, but it's actually like an orifice tube. They get stopped up, which causes the intake to start taking in oil. So put a new valve cover on the driver's side and voila, all fixed. So we have an appointment on the 25th with Henderson Performance over in New Braunfels, and we're gonna get the official tune done on this thing. Right now I've got it somewhat dialed in. It's running pretty good. It's not race ready yet, but if you just want to casually drive, it does fantastic. So this will be her first time riding in it with it not running really rough like it was. And oh, and the other thing I did, one of the catalytic converters decided to cough its guts up, and that threw it way off on balance. So went ahead and, you know, did the right thing and blew out the other one, and then threw some resonators under there to kind of take away the sharpness, but she's still loud. Oh, that's the wrong key. That's the wrong Chevy. Oh yeah, the other thing I did, pulled the instrument cluster out of Caretaker, that set of Escalade instrument cluster, and now it's in here. The only problem I got to fix is the charging port. I guess it's a port. The chip on this instrument cluster for the charging system is actually different. So it's throwing a battery light, but it's actually charging properly. It's just the way that's reading it. I'm not sure if I can disable it with programming, or if we've got to pull it out and fix the circuit. But okay, enough rambling. Let's hop in here and let's go see if we can get this beast to start. Okay, we're back. The weeds are taller, and there's now a trench here. Well, if we're gonna get this thing out, if we can, I might go across that. If not, we'll throw some boards across it. First thing we need to do is get this fuel out of here, because we don't need to be, oh look, ooh, that stinks. All right, All right, we'll start there. Brought a little pump and hopefully we can get that gas out of there. She's over here enjoying her caffeine. So, okay, let me grab stuff out of the truck and let's see if we can siphon this crap out. Let's see how much is in here. All right, well, not too bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Shit doesn't look as bad as the other stuff.
It's not self-siphoning. We'll have to just pump it. I need to get a little external setup. Oh! Ah! You want to hold this hose so it doesn't come flying out of there?
That wasn't pointing at me, no.
No, in the tank. Hold it down in there as far as possible. I'm trying to see if it'll...
It's all the way down.
There. No. Alright, I might be here a little while. It still smells somewhat flammable, so it's not too old. Okay, we're just gonna stop there. Yeah, it's still flammable. It's gonna be somewhat rigged, but
It's shiny.
good enough as long as we get connection. Gotta put the battery in a goofy ass place.
Language.
I was talking about donkeys. Okay, good enough. Grab the battery and I need to put that little room. So negative towards the back. Yeah, that's a good spot to put a battery.
What kind of spider is that?
I don't know. Get on there. Get. Will I get battery terminals for a Nissan or something? Okay, don't ever do this. Beating it like a red-headed terminal. Okay, let's touch this and see if we get any sparky. Okay, truck hasn't exploded, that's good. Well, that's not gonna tighten up. Okay, that's good. Yeah, be fine. All right, let's get this hood open.
Where you at? See what we got going on down inside this carburetor. Mud dauber nest. All right, we're off to a good start. Oh, it's on the back. Okay, look, good. Didn't get in the carburetor.
Whatever you do, don't drop the phone. My phone's right here.
Okay, pedals working. Oh, quadrajet. Got vacuum secondary. No, it shouldn't be, is it? Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is. Carburetor actually looks good. Okay, let's see if we can hotwire this thing, get power to it, and then we'll squirt some gas in it and see if it actually fires off. Oh, I'm getting stuck. Alright, we got AM FM cassette with no name on it. It's a good one. Alright, this.
I'm also very happy with how the seat looks.
Well, this truck only has 31,000 miles on it.
It's got one little crack right there.
Okay, let's see if it. Is it this one? Oh, we're gonna have a stuck starter. This one should be power to vehicle. Yep. Yep. Lights on. Okay, so we got that figured out. Nice and easy. Okay, so that adds. That's ignition. This is starter, but it's. Okay, that's the solenoid. Let's make sure somebody didn't steal the starter off of this. It's probably accessory. Yeah, it's ignition. Okay. God, I want to get under the truck.
I wasn't recording, but I am now.
Ow! God, I gotta tack 3 directions over here. Uh-oh, I see loose wires. What is that? I can't see nothing.
Last time I saw it on my phone, if that'll help.
No, I just need to bite the bullet and get under here. Oh, messy. What are... Oh, that's the PTO. Yeah, there's the starter. Wait a minute, why was the solenoids? I'm confused.
The dump truck ate my dad.
I'll tell you what, let me see if I don't know if I can get to it. The trigger. Let's try that. Aw, somebody put auto lights in this thing. Unless this thing has a safety. I didn't think of that.
It might.
From the 80s, I doubt it. Let's try the trigger if you want to grab it. I think it's in the very back of Loretta.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I see a leg.
Okay, there's a. Try this and see. Where's the trigger? Tire's a little low. Okay, see if I can do this without shocking myself. And the original fuel pump is still on here. Stay. I think that's the trigger. Let's see. I hope this thing's in neutral. Oh. Well, it turns over. Okay, now that it does it down here, let me try it from up top. Hey, it's in neutral. Try this again. That's something's. They have something rigged under here. Let's see if there is a safety. I doubt it, but. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna turn the ignition on. Okay, that's on. All right, now let me grab the gas. Humid. Put some down in the bowl. Should have brought the other squirt bottle. Oh yeah, because it's a big mouth. Okay. I wonder if I can bring that trigger around to the top. Stay. It's hissing at me. You. Really? Okay, fine. Go over the frame. Thank you. Okay. Let's see if she pops off. Come on, baby. Well, that was easy.
Why does that almost sound canned?
No, it's not. Well, I don't know. There are headers on it, so. All right, let's keep it running this time. Exhaust leak.
What?
Exhaust leak. It's a good running little engine. Mm-hmm. It doesn't even shake. We need to figure out why that pump's not working. We'll have to figure out the starter thing later. It's popping a solenoid over here, so I don't know how they did it. Ignition's on right now. Therefore this, I don't know how they wired this. I got it grounded somewhere. Oh. Okay, they got it grounded to the frame with a red wire, because that makes sense. And, oh look, exposed red wires. That's good. Where does that go? All right, comes up right there. Okay, this red lasso wire, they have this thing hooked up to the fan controls. What? Did Iceman work on this? Maybe it's a safety feature. You gotta turn like the fan on or something. Okay, we need to find a hot wire into there and do this the right way. I didn't bring electric tape or... Oh, look. We could make a side trigger thing. Yeah, we need to... Oh, turn the power off.
Do we need to go get some electric tape?
Well, we need to find something that's hot over there and see if that pump's going to work. Because if that pump's not going to work, we're going to have to swap it out. It should work. I mean, it's out of the elements and hadn't been sitting too long. Ooh, I just put my hand in that.
It's a thick web.
Yeah, well, it had caught an asp, so that's...
You got something hanging from your beard too.
Better not be an asp.
It's not.
That's gray hair.
No, you actually had like a little leaf or something.
Oh.
Something.
Okay, let's find under the hood something that's... You know, I should have probably brought my voltage tester, but... I don't know what they did here. They could have just run the wire right over to here and had hot off the ignition. Would have made more sense. What we might do, since this is temporary, is just run a wire across the frame over to the battery and just see if that works. Nothing?
Not anything, no.
That pump might be dead.
Maybe?
Yeah, because I'm touching.
Yeah, it's completely silent over here.
Okay, well, I got that one over here. Okay, now that we know it will run with fuel, and we got that little Brock fuel pump to start working, we're gonna go get some gasoline and see if that carburetor actually will take fuel and run. Good thing is I probably got a bunch of quadrigas laying around, so okay, let's try not to get stuck.
Well, I mean, I know it's gonna run. It's got no Chevy in it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go over this way.
Y'all wanna go back yet?
No,
That's not fun.
this truck was not built for that. It's for vroom-vrooming.
We have to get to the racetrack.
Okay, let's go get some gas. So we'll pour one of the... I don't want to do all of them. We'll do the big one, and should have brought a funnel. That wouldn't be bad. I don't know what size gallon tank that is, probably 40. 30, 35.
Maybe 40. Looks like he can take about 8 of those.
We're putting more in than we took out. Oh, when did that happen? Yeah. Okay, let's tell you what, I'm gonna hook the pump up. Since it's disconnected, let me know if it starts squirting gas. Don't fall in the hole. You ready?
Yep.
Anything?
I hear it trying to go through the hose. There it goes. Yep. That's
Okay.
nice. And the spider.
Okay, so the pump works.
Oh, yep.
All right, let's hook that up and see if it gets up to the carburetor. And it smells fresh, so that's good. Okay. All right, let me turn the ignition on. Yeah, actually, I'll hook this up. Yeah, hook the pump up, then I'll turn the ignition on, and then we'll see if we're getting gas.
Yeah, I can hear it going into it.
Let's see if it's, make sure the float's not stuck. Okay, trigger. Let's see. I see some gas.
Morning.
Brought y'all good luck. I didn't think I'd see that thing run.
Need to check the coolant in this thing. Oh, it's actually all right. That's a first. We got a vacuum leak right here.
Oh, you have those covers.
Got a vacuum leak right here. Got another leak right there.
I think that's why it keeps shutting off.
Well, that'll definitely throw it off. Yeah, we need to bring our, what is that? Oh, probably another leak right there. Golly. That's not, I think the float's sticking. There it goes. Waking up. We'll let it get warm and see if it'll work itself out. If not, might have to grab some cleaners and stuff, kind of clean it out. A lot of times, we'll let it get warm, let that fresh gas go through there to clean it out. Okay, we'll figure out our next step, and then we'll be back. Okay, let's see if this thing clutch works. We're in gear.
Parking brakes on?
No, it's down.
It moves.
Alright, it's just in a hole. Okay. Oh, there's oil pressure gauge actually works.
Nice.
Yeah, we're at about 45. Temperature gauge. Oh, it's working. It's not climbing. Well, I don't know how accurate that one is. It says we're at 200. Oh no, it's climbing.
Getting a little toasty.
I don't know. A lot of times those aren't dead on accurate. I mean, I felt the hose felt fine. It's still climbing though. Let's go check. Took some of that water down. It's probably about here right now. This is a big old diesel radiator. Should be plenty to cool that though. I'm holding it. It's not that hot. I mean, it's hot, but not super hot. Okay. Well, once we can get it out of this hole, we'll figure out if the brakes work. So, okay, I guess we'll shut it down. We'll have to come back again when these guys are done filling in the hole so we can move it. So, we'll be back again. Okay, a few more days later, and waiting on Iceman. We're gonna go attempt to bring the dump truck here. So, in the meantime, past couple days, you watched, what did we do last? Oh yeah, the RX-7, Johnny 5. Just got it listed for sale. I'm gonna try and get it out of here. Picked me up a little swamp cooler. They had some deal on Amazon, so a few $100 and it does my workspace real good. And also got Buddy Love back outside. By the way, that's his name. We just named him Buddy. Buddy Love. But fuel tank's in, brakes are working, running, driving, all of that's done. So next we're gonna do clean up on it and start getting it ready, get some tires on it and start getting it prepared. We're gonna drive it around for a little while before we give it away, make sure everything's kosher and all that good stuff. We want to make sure it's, you know, going to be a reliable truck for whoever wins it. So, okay, we're just waiting on Iceman to get here. He's going to hop in Loretta with us, and then we're going to cruise over and hopefully, I'll cross my fingers, we get that truck back over here. So we shall see. Iceman's first ride in Loretta since he brought her home over here.
He's as cold as ice. No sacrifice.
What?
That's so funny, Riley. Oh my God. Getting notes in here.
All right, we are on our way over to the dump truck. All right, let's see if this thing's gonna move. Oh, flat tire. If it's a tube, I brought a compressor.
We got to turn the wheel straight, or?
Yeah, go ahead and turn it straight.
Oh, there goes the pump.
It's trying to. It's tried just now taking on fluid. All right. Okay, not a tube tire. So we're gonna have to come back again, get that wheel off of here or find somebody with a machine that can do it and go get some air in it. And then, yeah.
Then we can ride it home.
Then we'll attempt to ride it home, ish.
No.
We gotta throw an ish in there. This is
Just to cover you?
this whole truck is an ish. Oh, we better roll the windows up just in case it rains. So, okay, we'll be back again. All right, it's probably a week later and we're back out here again. I'm talking to the audience.
You're still talking to me.
We're gonna jack this up, get that wheel off the ground. First thing we're gonna try is the old ether and fire trick. So that should be fun. And see if we can pop it back on the rim. If not, then we'll take the whole wheel off and go get that done. So that's where we are. And we already got stuck once out here, but luckily crawled out of it. But yeah, we had an inch or more of rain last night, so there's mud everywhere.
I didn't do that. It was like that before we got here.
Uh-huh. All right, let's see if we can get this thing up in the air. Hopefully that jack is enough to
Get it that high?
get it at least up in the air. Yeah, that's going.
It wouldn't if I wouldn't have put that wood up here. It would be going straight down.
Well, I just popped back on.
Another 6 inches, it'll be off the ground. It's starting to get heavy.
Yeah, you're coming off the ground. We gotta get some bigger jacks.
They said use the tools God gave you. Alright. I have this one. Has a name, but I can't say it. Alright. Will it roll? Spin? So you're still pretty far off.
Is it? I wonder if it'll take.
I don't know. I wish I had some soap or that stuff that they smear
Yeah.
around the rim.
Oh, yeah, we need to go up a little bit more. If we go up a little bit more, I might be able to kick that side over because it's actually touching both edges now. So there's a chance it might take it. Yeah, there's still bulge in the tire. There you go. You're
We're
good.
against a dirt hill, that's
Yeah.
the problem.
Okay. It might take it. We can try it.
Air is on.
If not, we'll blow it up.
Oh, blow it up, huh?
I know this isn't a enough to ignite it.
What do you have?
What are you gonna try first? This or that? Fire or
Probably that. No, we don't have enough air for fire. This isn't enough to push that. You need a good.
and then come back to me? Better, but it's still really, really hot on the back.
No, it's open right here.
Yes.
I mean, I can put my hand through there. Here goes nothing.
Oh, what the hell happened here?
Oh, we're not using that.
Huh?
We're not using that.
What are you gonna use?
That one. Straight air. So I don't have to be standing here whenever it goes off. You got your lighter ready? Don't try this at home. I'm gonna let you light it and yeah.
So you want it right there?
That's where I'm gonna run it at, yeah. Not yet. Okay. You ready? But, oh.
Don't make it do what I wanted it to do.
No. Don't burn the hose.
My next thing is try to get it off the rim then. What's firing green running?
Yeah. I don't think it's taking air. I don't think it was taking air. Okay, we finally got the wheel off. Just gonna take it to the tire shop again and do it the easy way. Okay, back from the tire shop. It is now inflated. So I just gotta get it back on here.
Now it's inflated.
Yeah. So, all right, let's see if we can get this thing back on here. And then we're gonna clean out the carburetor inlet where that little crappy filter is, because this thing will run for a little while, then it'll start to stall. So I'm pretty sure you can, if you tap it, it starts gurgling. So I'm pretty sure it's probably that little filter in there. So, okay, let's get this tire back on.
Drop with a hammer, Gary.
All right, let's see what this thing's gonna do. Test the brakes. Can't find it, grind it. You might want to test the brakes there, Mike. See a brake light. Oh, don't get stuck. All right. I don't know. I guess I'll take his truck real quick and go follow him. Yeah, he just straight up went for it. Probably up there trying to figure out the gears. Okay, well, we'll tune back in if there's anything exciting. Well, we made it to our back road to the house, and we had to stop once or twice. We had to stop twice because the hood blew open. So yeah, good times. So we pulled off the side of the road, and apparently he can't get, it's got that split shift in it, he can't get it to where he can get out of fourth. So we haven't exceeded 35 miles an hour all the way home, and now he's driving all over the road. So, all right, it's just me and Little Muppet. And we'll check back in with you, I guess, when we get back
to the garage and figure out where we're putting this thing. All right, we safely made it back-ish.
No, we're here.
Okay, so how did it drive?
Second gear's a little rough. Other than that, AC needs some Freon, but
Yeah, that was not an option in that truck.
it rode all right for a bumpy dump truck.
It's actually not in too bad a shape now that it's out of the weeds and we can see it better.
Is any of this working?
Your back right one was working, I believe.
He's on for a little while.
Yeah, I saw the back. I think the back right one was working.
Get one out of him.
We haven't tried.
Look how much it's sank in the mud right there.
Yeah,
All
well,
the way to here.
we got an inch of rain here last night.
Yeah, but it still has a lot of weight in the bed.
Yeah, well, it's half full of stuff. We haven't tried the bed yet. Well, I mean, where's the lever for that?
Two right here. There's two of them.
There's two?
One's got to be PTO to go in, and then your other one, they're just sticks. Look, you'll have to
Oh.
against the front seat,
Oh, okay.
right against it.
Yeah, well, I ain't messing with that right now.
I wouldn't
Just
get
my...
up until you're ready to dump.
Well, no, I just wanted to see if it goes up 6 inches, that's good. That's all I need to know.
Most of them have like you have to put it in a PTO before you can do that.
Yeah.
This, I don't know. And one of them is PTO and the other one's up, the other one's down.
Maybe. We'll play with that stuff later.
Because I know that to lock your tailgate, you do that from on the driver's side.
And then you got your...
Take off that ring.
That's your lock handle right there.
Take this off and then straight down. Picks up those locks in the back.
Yeah.
And that's that.
I like how they added that angle, or that angle iron or whatever, not angle iron, the iron at the top.
Yeah, but most of the time that's a piece of wood in case they hit it.
Yeah, they did it with some steel. I-beams, there you go. That's what I was looking for.
If you hit that, you're gonna bounce off.
All right, well,
It's here.
it's here. And we don't know officially what we're doing with this yet. It runs and it drives, just definitely need to service the fuel system, probably put a better fuel pump on it, fix the exhaust leak, just little stuff, but the engine sounds good. I mean, it's a good running 454. So, okay. Well, that's gonna wrap up the rescue of our free dump truck.
Don't have a name for you yet?
Nah, we're not naming this thing.
No name for
No, we're not gonna name this one.
you? Even an ugly dog got a name.
What is it? Mutt.
Yeah.
We'll just call it Mutt.
The Mutt.
The Mutt.
The Mutt 70.
Yeah, the one that's here, and yeah. So, okay. I'll be right back with you in just a second because I know you guys, a lot of you guys wanted to know what the specs were on Loretta after the dyno. So when I get back in the garage, I'll give you those specs. Okay, let me grab the dyno sheet. So, well, first, let me insert some footage here. As you could tell, the little one got a big kick. That was her first time around or on a dyno. All right, so here's the dyno sheet. The engine, 420 horsepower. It's pretty good. We are doing at, where am I at? 312 foot-pounds of torque. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to take that back. 312 horsepower at 5.87 RPMs, so almost 6,000 RPMs at the rear wheels, and 301 foot-pounds of torque at almost 5,000 RPMs at the rear wheels. So there you go. With just those little things we did with the cam and all that stuff, it really woke that engine up. And she drives great. City driving, I'm probably getting 10 miles to the gallon. Highway, it's probably 16, 18. So that's how much of a difference there is with that cam and with that high stall torque converter. So, but anyways, finally can get this video wrapped up and move on to the other ones we're working on. Watching a few things at auction, and if we grab those, there'll be flip cars, and I figured we'd include you guys in on those if we win them, and we'll show you that process of getting them back here, finding out what the deal is on them, and then seeing if we can flip them, make a profit to help out the garage. Added one new shirt to the merch store if you want to check it out, and other than that, yeah. We'll go ahead and close this out and see you guys in the next one. Be sure to like and leave us some comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll leave out of here with a fun little shot of Loretta taking off the other night that Vivian took. So, all right, we'll see you in the next one.